Alright. Hi, everybody. My name's Peter. I sing in Kaunashi, and this is a breakdown of I Hate the Sound of Car Keys. Like father, like son, same face, same blood, same car, same house, the difference, my mouth. Montgomery, 6 foot, male teen, white tee, sagging jeans, big black, angry nigga. Funny, nowhere posts the lyric nigga. For some reason, they just don't include that word. Although I feel like it's a major important part of the song. Like, I consciously wanted it to start with that. You know what I mean? Just to really, like, shock people. Just to get their attention immediately. Just set the stage for, like, the character, Morgan. Because I've always given Jamie's perspective of Morgan. But this is, like, really written from Morgan's perspective about Morgan. You know, for Morgan. Describing the character, too. You know, 6 foot male teen, white tee, sagging jeans. Didn't mention the flannel, but y'all know Morgan wears a red flannel. Shut the fuck up. You never fucking listen. Always in the bathroom. Always in the kitchen. Always looking down on me. Always talking down on me. Stop. Trauma, it runs through the family. When the band was writing it, that part just came to me. They're like, shut the fuck up. You know, I just knew that it had to be something people could sing along to. I just was looking at it as like a hardcore song, really. I was imagining what like I would want to see at a hardcore show. You know what I mean? People singing along and then people like two-stepping. So I wanted to write something that was simple enough to follow and a flow that was simple enough to follow. So when I said trauma, it runs through the family, that was a play on words instead of saying, you know, it runs in the family. And I was explaining that to the producer, Evan Sammons, and he kept that take of me talking. So if you listen, you can hear me say, in the family, it runs in the family. It actually worked out pretty well because it sounds like a really condescending, you know, like uncle or aunt at the kitchen table fucking, you know what I mean, correcting what you're saying. Like, that's what I envisioned when I heard it back. I was like, wow, it sounds like I'm fucking correcting Morgan. You know what I mean? While Morgan is fucking venting. So that worked out very well. I love that part. Yelling, swinging, punching, drinking, smoking. Yelling, swinging, punching, drinking, smoking. You know, writing these songs for so long, I've noticed I have certain patterns or like flows, you know what I mean? Things that just work really well with my vocal delivery and with like my lyrics. So I just saw in that part just a steady, like a list. Yelling and smoking and punching and drinking and snorting and smoking. I didn't have the and in there before, but it was Alex's idea for me to include that. So it just sounded more anxious. It just sounded more stressed out. Kissing, fucking, crying, lying, always trying. It's too much. Every day is too much. I just wanted to end it with something really strong. You know what I mean? Something really like abrasive to get people's attention, really. Big, strong football, big, strong basketball. There's a lot to that lyric. I should include the next part. Pick one, just pick one. The fucking stereotypes of just being like a black male, you know what I mean? Just like, you gotta pick sports or fucking rap or fucking drugs or whatever these stereotypes, these boxes people make for us, you know what I mean? So it was just a very exaggerated version of that. Oh my God, look at what you did to me. Oh my God, I hate the sound of car keys. When we were at practice and there was just that space, that it just came to me like a vision, just from the gods. And oh my God, in the practice space, when just Peo and Alex were writing it, I just instantly thought, oh my God. Very Devil Wears Prada influenced part. I was just approaching it like Mike Haranica. That was the first take of the oh my God I did. I just kept it. You know what I mean? I didn't like, I was already warmed up from doing the song, but I was like, I need to keep it the way that I hit it the first time because it needs to sound like that. I think the title gets lost on a lot of people. Like, there's just this goofy, wacky, why would you hate the sound of car keys? But the real meaning behind it was just like, car keys kind of signified for me and a lot of my friends, like, you know what I mean, anxiety. your parents coming home, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people can relate to that, especially considering the context of the song. Shut the fuck up. You never fucking listen. Always in the bathroom, always in the kitchen. Always talking down on me, always looking down on me, always putting your hands on me. I wish you would fucking stop. Yeah, that was just like the build up, you know what I mean? I really, tracking it a second time, I wanted to put everything into that part. And, 1 second. Yes. Nothing's recorded. So that was the second chorus, and I just really knew that leading to this big breakdown in the song, easily one of the heaviest Kanashi parts, I needed to feel like the fuse was burning, like it was leading up to something. You know what I mean? A lot of these bands, they just, copy and paste the chorus. I can't do it that way. I needed it to feel like different on the second take or the second chorus. So I just really, I don't know, pushed my voice as much as I could for that second one. I don't believe in Jesus because he wasn't there for me. I don't believe in my dad for the same exact reason. Every man in my life commits some sort of treason and then puts the blame on me as if I'm the reason why. We were just going home, and I don't know why, the windows down, and it was nighttime, and it was warm outside, and I just felt the lyrics, bro. Like, I got home and I was like, I just kept listening to the demo version over and over, like, will this fit? And when it came to me, dude, I was smiling at my desk. I was hyped as fuck. It just felt like a memorable part, something people would remember, Like, when I write lyrics, I feel like the closer I get to the ending, I always feel this urgency of, like, I need to really fucking explain what I'm talking about. Because a lot of the times, my lyrics just, like, I don't think people realize there's a story. That's why we're doing this video. That's why I messaged Nick. I'm like, dude, I need people to understand this story. So when I was writing that part, I just needed to get these character details just out, So the closer I get to the ending of a lot of our songs, the more, like, details I just start spilling. And that was definitely one of those parts. Father, figuratively, you hung me from the family tree because the fruits of my labor fell too far. I like to use idioms. I like to go on rhymezone.com a lot, or dictionary.com. And I started with one, like, figure of speech, father figure. So I was like, how can I distort father figure? So that's how I got figuratively, And I started taking other figures of speech, like family tree, or fruits of my labor, and just cramming it all into this fucking Mad Lib sentence of lyrics. At least Jamie had Jackie. At least you had a big brother to show you right from wrong. I was given a broken compass and a torn map. Fuck it. Just giving more details of the story. Jackie is Jamie's older brother. Not sure if people even know that, but if you listen to Exit Part 4, you'll hear that. And, Morgan is just very jealous, very bitter, very resentful towards Jamie. All of that poor treatment, taking the iPod Touch, that comes from this hatred towards Jamie, and the reason for that hatred is because they didn't have a big brother like Jackie. They didn't have that. Broken compass, torn map, just misdirection. You know what I mean? I was given a rough hand. I was dealt, you know what I mean? Like, I was dealt the short end of the stick. Is that how they say it? That's what I was trying to say with those lyrics. After Dear Lemon House, I just wanted to play breakdown. I love Dear Lemon House. That's my baby, but I just wanted to play something heavy as fuck. Something simple, which isn't that simple. That's why we're doing this video, but simple enough that people can two-step in Mosh in Houston. Shout out Pablo. Shout out No Sleep Fest. That was really the moment where I was like, oh man, like, this song was a success. Like, I love this fucking song. Shout out to Joshua for shooting the video. Yeah, it just came together so easy. It was so organic. It wasn't forced at all. You know what I mean? I'm very proud of this song. I feel like it sticks out within Kaunashi's discography altogether. And is the artwork. I Hate the Sound of Car Keys cover art. My good friend Olu took the picture. It'll be in the description, or I'll put it in the comment section. Y'all go follow Olu. But there's a lot of details in the artwork. I'm looking at it right now on Google Images that no one really pointed out or noticed. The very first thing is you have Morgan at the kitchen table, and I just wanted it to give the vibe of just really anxiety. That's really what the song is supposed to convey, is that anxiety of being home and just hearing, just those car keys and just like knowing that there's going to be conflict and just tension. So the car keys are obviously on the table. The Philadelphia Inquirer, always keeping to Philadelphia, the newspaper. The Loafers Stromans. I feel like that's a very like Philadelphia Delco thing. The Day Soda, the Blue Pop, a reference to, of course, Underdog One, and the Wawa cookie. I was expecting someone to say something about that. I was trying to put all these details to let you know it's a Philadelphia thing, but since December, nobody said nothing. So I had to say something. The Newport 100s hard pack, that's in there. Just for just setting a stage, just these things I've always seen in my houses or friends' houses, you know what I mean? Just to make it as genuine as possible. So none of that was on accident. That was all put there on purpose. The handwriting is Mortar Sustain. Shout out to Mortar Sustain, always coming through. Yeah. So if anyone knows the actual location of where we took the picture, go ahead and put that in the comments. I would love that. It is part of a record. It's not just a single. And yeah, it's honestly, I anticipate playing it every night. It's just my favorite thing to play. I love the song. Thank you guys for watching this video. And there will be more videos describing our lyrics, so stay tuned. Thank you.